As I promised you earlier, I said we are going to bring on board an APC starlet in Ondo State. He's from Akure South local government of the state. He has been a major player politically in that state. He was formerly I don't know whether he's up to now. He was the president Yoruba Youth Forum or so, and he's a member of APC in Ondo State. He was a special assistant to the governor during the campaign. I think he was in charge of the central zone for the campaign then. I'm talking about the person of Prince Dakpo Adeshina Sam. In a quite within the next few minutes now, I will bring him here on this platform. We were still, because as we said in Savannah News, we are here to balance all the news. We don't want to be one-sided. And we as earlier we spoke with Comrade Allen Shore some few minutes ago on the assessment of Governor Rotimi Akeredolu and his recent appointment, especially appointing the son as a Director General of all projects. According to them, they call him the Supervisory Commissioner of all commissioners. So I'm bringing on board one of them to talk to us. Yeah, Prince Dakpo Adeshina Sam, you are welcome to Savannah News Television. We are being viewed all over the world. We are located in Toronto, Canada. Our viewers want to know who is Prince Dakpo Adeshina.
Thank you very much, Mr. Moderator. I am Prince Dakpo Adeshina Sam, a chieftain of the All Progressive Congress APC in Ondo State, and an ardent follower of the leader of our party in Ondo State, SA. Thank you very much for having me, sir.
Yeah, you are welcome. Yes, you said you are an ardent follower of Governor Rotimi Akeredolu. And I know that you are popularly known in the state as Bobo Fowoso. So you are not only, according to that name, are we right? Bobo Fowoso.
Yes, you are right. You are very right.
So invariably you are following both the husband and the wife respectively. Are we right?
You are right. You are not mistaken.
't you very much, Prince Dakpo. Thank you very much, Prince Dakpo Adepoju. Our burning issue today is I don't know whether you watched our last program with Comrade Allen Showore, where he estrayed the Akeredolu administration and about the recent appointment. Yeah, the governor rolled out some appointments about 2 days ago, and there have been complaints from other quarters. There have been jubilation from other quarters. Some people have been saying that it's unfair for the governor to appoint the son as a supervisory commissioner over other experienced people and other appointments. Prince Dakpo, what is your take on this as a chieftain of the party in the state?
Thank you very much, Mr. Moderator. First of all, I don't know where some people are getting their information from, where they are saying a coordinator for the commissioners. I don't know. What I know is that Engineer Babajide Akeredolu has been appointed as the Director General for PPIMU. Yes, it is of note that when the opposition will try to harbor some malice, maybe they are harboring malice, they will have something to say no matter how it may be. But the major thing is, the question is this: is Babajide Akeredolu from Ondo State? If yes, just as an indigene of Ondo State, he has the right to hold any position and to represent or serve his state in any capacity, even such right that his father has, that his father is the governor, shouldn't strip him of serving the state. The major thing is that, is he qualified? Yes, he's qualified. So when you are talking about the personality of Babajide Akeredolu, is he somebody that is popular amongst the youth constituency in Ondo State? Yes. Is he someone that is accessible to the youth of Ondo State? Yes. During the electioneering period in the party, is he one of the people that did everything possible to enthrone the APC in Ondo State? The question is yes. Babajide Akeredolu has been on ground. He has been working for the party. In fact, we see him as the ambassador of the youth. It's not because he's just the son of the governor. When you sit down with him, you will learn a lot of new things. The major thing, and the answer is that he's qualified to hold any position in Ondo State. In Ondo State because he's an indigene. So there's no big deal about it. There's no big deal about it. And in recent past, we have seen governors appointing their children in position. The major thing is that we pray to God that we should have produced children that we are going to be proud of. I am proud of my kids. They are still young. So perhaps the governor is proud of his son. Even we that are not their immediate family, we are proud of the person of Engineer Babajide Akeredolu. In Kwara State, what happens there? It didn't even happen in Ondo State. But the people of Kwara are happy when Senator Bukola Saraki, he was the governor. The junior sister was serving also as a senator. And after their 8-year tenure, the father wanted them to swap. He wanted the daughter to become the governor, and he wanted the governor to go back to the Senate. Such is not happening in Ondo State. And if people of Kwara State, if they are happy and they are okay with it, so who says? So the major thing is that Arakunrin Oluwarotimi Akeredolu is proud of this son. And majority of us in Ondo State, we the youth constituency, we are proud of Engineer Babajide Akeredolu. It's not just because of his father, but because of his person and his ability to serve.
Okay, please can you tell the viewers the function of a Director General of PPMIU, you call it, the functions?
Yes, I think I wouldn't be the person. I may not be in the position. I may not be in the position to say these are the functions of the Director General of PPIMU.
But Prince, you are in the position to say but you are quick to say that you don't know where they are getting the coordinating commissioner from. That was the reason why I'm asking you, what is the function of the Director General of the IMU, or what is it called? What is that's what broader question, because you said you don't know where the coordinating commissioner issue came out from.
Thank you very much, Mr. Moderator. The major thing is that when you have a boss, when you are working under a governor, the governor has the right to assign positions. He has the right to tell you this is what and what you should do, so that his administration is going to be, what he wants it to be. So his functions as DGPIMU is solely going to be like directive from his boss. So I don't want us to put the cart in front of the horse. So we should wait for him to kickstart his assignment. Then we can now we can now start x-raying maybe the duties of the DG. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So are you saying now, if Buhari wakes up and appoints his son as the Director General of all the projects in Nigeria, will you be happy about it?
The major thing is that if Buhari wakes up or if he doesn't wake up is not the issue.
No.
Major question now. The issue is this. The issue is this. The president, Buhari, is he a Nigerian? Yes. A Nigerian gives birth to a son. Is the son a Nigerian? If it is yes. If the son of the president is capable of handling what Mr. President feels he should do, why not? The former, the governor of Delta State, Ifeanyi Okowa, has his daughter as an advisor in Delta State. Like, I made an example of the Sarakis. The question is, when Bukola Saraki was the governor, did he perform his duty judiciously as the governor of Kwara State? If yes, so what is the correlation? That maybe Bukola is the son of Chief Olusola Saraki. You don't deprive him or stop him from being the governor of the state. He has the right, just like the father. So the major thing is, if in Nigeria, even as an African, so Africa, Nigeria, Ondo State, in all this, Engineer Babajide Akeredolu has the right to serve. So that his father is the governor, is what I'm pointing out, that his father is the governor, shouldn't stop him, shouldn't strip him of the right of serving his state. So it is, the major thing is, does he have the capability? The answer is capital yes. So that is it. If Buhari decides to wake up today and appoint his son, so be it. If he's capable, why not? We'll be happy with it, because the guy in question is a youth, he's a Nigerian youth, he's a Nigerian, and he can even aspire to be president even after his father. That is, if Nigerians decide to vote for him, why not? He has the right as his father. So just like your kids too, they have the right to do whatever you think you can do, or maybe you are doing. They have the right and the capacity to do. If they have the capacity to do it, so be it. So be it.
Prince Dakpo Adegboju, do you believe in federal character?
Definitely, I believe in federal character.
But you are telling the viewers and the world that you still believe that a president can still appoint his son into a position from the same house, from the same local government, from the same state.
The major thing is that if we have a president from Katsina, do we have a minister from that state? If he gets, so what stops? If the president can appoint a minister from his state, so people should have like, okay, since the president is from there, they should just write it off and take other positions to another state. The former president of the United States of America, Donald Trump, the daughter was up and doing it during his administration as the president.
But the daughter was not given a portfolio. You remember that?
May not. The major thing, even if she wasn't given a portfolio, the question is this: was Engineer Babajide Akeredolu given a portfolio in the first tenure of his father? No. Now, who told you? Everybody restored the activities of the daughter of former President Donald Trump. Who told you? Probably, if the man had won his re-election, you don't be surprised if Mr. President of America announced his daughter as its chief of staff. She's an American, and that's fact. So that's her father.
Okay. So if I will ask, are you there? The Nigerian network. Prince Dakpo, are you with us?
Yeah, I'm with you, clearly, sir.
Thank you very much. Please, for the past almost 5 years of Akeredolu's administration, what is his scorecard?
Yes, the scorecard. I don't know your definition of scorecard, but I don't know which angle you're driving at as regards the issue of scorecard.
Let me reframe it again for you so you can understand. What I mean, so far for the past 5 years, what has been his achievement in place of developmental projects in the state? Can you mention to us what he has achieved?
I will. There are numerous achievements of this present administration.
Please mention, please.
But First of all, I appreciate Mr. Governor for industrializing the state. For the first time in the history of the creation of Ondo State, right from 1972, our youth has always been clamoring. They have always been saying that they want a state where industry will thrive. So if you go to our industrial hub today, you will see a lot of our youth working as professionals. We are happy about it, and we are saying thank you to Mr. Governor. For the first time in the history of Ondo State, we have an interchange in Ore. I remember those times whenever we're coming from Lagos, we want to bend around that side and we're coming to Akure. You may be confused. We're having a lot of accidents, collisions, and all that. The Akure Dolu administration, constructed the first bridge. Now it is a major achievement. It is an achievement that kids, children, the unborn children will live to say, oh, who constructed this? Then somebody will say it's Arakululu. So when we are talking about education, we have a governor that neglected Ondo State University of Science and Technology in the whole of his tenure. No developmental project, nothing. No one put a block on his head during that administration. When Arakululu came on board, he looked at it and he was like, this is a university and it has to be treated as such. Go there today, you will clap for Mr. Governor.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Prince Dakpo. Thank you very much.
If you come to Akure, the Ondo State capital, if you visit the general hospital, the very known general hospital,
yes,
you will see that this present administration is fast changing the face of the general hospital.
Okay.
Like a lot of people will come and they will say, oh, this is a general hospital, befitting of the state capital. We are saying very big thank you to Mr. Governor for that. A lot of governors have come on board, they're just paying lip service to. And we thank God that we have a governor that's able to improve the infrastructure of that medical facility. We're happy with Mr. Governor.
Thank you very
much. When you are talking about the issue of road construction, Mr. Governor has been fair. Mr. Governor has been fair to all the senatorial districts as far as road construction is concerned. The dualization of Odaro is a major one in the issue of Ondo State. Idore has always had one road. But Arakure Akeredolu came on board, he constructed another road. Welcome, sir. Arakure Akeredolu gave them another road. That's where you can have an in and out. So it is a welcome development, and we are saying thank you to Mr. Governor. If you go to Owo, you get to that place with Billy Junction, you will see that you are carriage road. It was constructed by this present administration of Oluwaro. Despite the fact that the government inherited a huge debt by the immediate past administration, over 8 months salary arrears were pending. And to God be the glory, when the governor came on board, we offset all those salaries, even including the pending payments of the past dates of former Governor Olusegun Obasanjo. And when people are talking about the issue of some projects of Olusegun Obasanjo, the dualization of the Obailero are getting now how to complete it. He said because it belongs to the state. It doesn't belong to Dr. Olusegun. It shows that we don't just have a governor, we have a statesman as our governor. So it takes a statesman, a professional in politics, because when you have a professional politician, you're like, oh, this is the project of so person, I'm not going to touch it. Like what the immediate past governor did, like abandoning the Osu State because he believes it's a baby project of former governor late Olusegun Adapu. But Arakunrin came on board, he balanced all these things. So we have a statesman, we have a professional in politics, the former president of the Nigerian Bar Association, the first person that had his name imprinted on the building of the NBA headquarters. So we are lucky, Ondo State is lucky, and we have been happy with the administration since it became on board.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Prince Dakpo Adepoju. The feedback I want to tell we are getting is this. You just mentioned that Akeredolu was the president of Nigerian Bar Association, and his name was the building of NBA in Abuja was named after him. Mr. Dakpo, when last did you visit Abuja? Do you know where that NBA building is, Mr. Dakpo?
Just come again. I can't hear you.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the question. I am not a regular visitor of the Federal Capital Territory. I am the Crown Prince of Akure Kingdom, and I'm happy because we have a peaceful state. We have a peaceful state capital. I have always been in Akure. Most of my times I've been in Akure. I'm a quantity surveyor. I do most of my practices in Akure, the state capital, or maybe probably sometimes I go to Lagos or maybe to Benin and all that. So, but I'm not here to like trivialize issues. Yes, I'm not going to trivialize issues, but the major thing is we have a governor that has come on board. The environment is peaceful.
Yeah.
When we're talking about security of the state, he championed the Amotekun security network. Even despite the fact that the powers that be were not majorly okay with it, but he has been leading. He's the chairman, the current chairman of the Southern Governors Forum, and presently he's the chairman still leading the Southern Governors Forum. So it shows you that we have a man that had huge capacity. So we're lucky.
Yeah.
The security network, the Amotekun security network are working perfectly. And you can see that the state is happy. I can tell you as a that Ondo State is probably the most peaceful state in this country.
Yeah, I just, you have not answered my question. Anyway, you said you have not been to Abuja. And I want to put it to you that the MBA building in Abuja is no longer having the name of Rotimi Akeredolu as the name of that building. I'm telling you now, that was the reason why I asked you, how frequent are you to Abuja? Rotimi Akeredolu's name was expunged, was removed from that building. That one is for another day. You said the bridge. Are you aware that the bridge in Ore? Are you there?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. I know you will not know. No problem, Prince. I know you will not know. I'm just bringing your knowledge to that.
What I know is that
we are listening.
What I'm trying to say is that
the network is bad now. The network is bad.
we are decide to change. He must decide in his own capacity as Mr. President to change the name to whatever he so wish. But the major thing is, the question is this. The university has once been called University of Ife. That is the main thing. We used to know Ondo State Polytechnic. It has since been changed to Rufus Giwa Polytechnic. Another thing can happen tomorrow, and you may have a change. So it is not a big deal. That is not a big deal. The major thing is, for once, I will call that citadel of learning on those polytechnic. Is it yes? If it is yes, that doesn't change. There are some people
but Prince Dakpo, I put it to you that there was reason why they removed Akeredolu's name from the MBA building.
I wouldn't want us to trivialize that issue of maybe name change or no name change. The major thing is that did he achieve in that position? Was he a former MBA president? Is he a senior advocate of Nigeria? If it is yes, so be it.
Okay, thank you. You mentioned General Hospital, Akure, and you are from Akure. You stay in Akure, according to you. You are a prince. You are a prince of Akure Kingdom. Please, what is the situation of Mother and Child Hospital now today? During Mimiko, it was free delivery. Our mothers, including your mothers in Akure environs, they go there to deliver their baby free of charge during Mimiko at the Mother and Child Hospital. What is the state of the Mother and Child Hospital today, Prince Dakpo Adepoju?
Please, quickly. Mother and Child Hospital is still very okay. It's doing fine. When you are talking about when people are going there for free delivery and all that, well, you may be right, maybe you are wrong, fine. But the major thing is that the economy is not what it used to be. The economy is on a low now, even across the world. So it may be difficult for any state government that has inherited huge debts. Maybe the debt that Ondo State has incurred, maybe it was when you are saying free, then somebody is filing it up for you. And at the end of the day, are they getting that quality service that they deserve? That is the question. If they are not getting it, so why the cost? Now is they have to pay for all those things. So if you have to pay a little now to get a quality healthcare service, I think it's the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Prince Dakpo, during the last election, you are the SA to the governor on mobilization for Ondo Central. Please, and I'm sure you used gentlemen and ladies, it seems that Prince Dakpo Adepoju has left the studio unceremoniously. You know, sometimes the truth is very, very bitter. I was only trying to take him along the line on all the fabricated lies he's trying to dish out to the public, because I think the issue of MBA building angered him, and the truth is that MBA building was no longer the name of Akeredolu. When it was built, yes, the name, it was Akeredolu's building, but Akeredolu committed some atrocities with Nigerian Bar Association, and that was the reason why they removed his name from that building. His name was removed. The same thing he's doing now as a governor, was what he did as MBA president, where he went to issue contracts to his wife and to his children. And you know, MBA is bigger than anybody. He was probed, indicted, and they punished him. And they removed his name from that building till tomorrow. That was the reason why I was asking Adepoju, how frequent is he to Abuja? Does he even know where MBA building is? Because he was not that brought the issue. I wasn't the one that brought the issue on this one. I was asking him a different entity entirely, the scorecard, and he brought out the issue of MBA building named after the governor. And we in Savannah will always tell you the truth, no matter how angry you are. And he stormed out of the studio. He was talking about mother and child. I mean, even the blind can see. Mimiko was never my fan, but Mother and Child during Mimiko's time delivers a lot of babies free of charge. Today, Mother and Child is a ghost of itself, and here we are, an Akure, a guy that claimed to be a prince in Akure Kingdom, supporting that Mother and Child is doing good, is doing great, supporting that the general hospital in Akure in its own domain, they are doing good, they are performing very well. You can see what politics can turn us to. We are not here to anger anybody, but we always say the truth. You can see now he stormed out of the studio because obviously he could not withstand the truth again. He couldn't withstand the truth, and this is what we always dish out from this end. And I have a lot I wanted to ask him. He was talking about the Ore Bridge. Ore Bridge, after 2 months, it was everywhere in social media. It started cracking. It started cracking. And the amount of that bridge, the amount used in constructing that bridge can never, in fact, is unimaginable. So I was trying to take him on that. I wanted to talk to him. He was talking about or industrial hub. I wanted to ask him what have they produced in that or industrial hub? Where are they turned up? But truth is bitter. And I always tell people, if you are not standing for the truth, don't come and be our guest. Because we always throw the truth, throw it back to us. We will take it. We have a shock absorber in this studio, in this station, but we always say the truth the way it is. Now he brought the whole thing, and I tackled him to an angle, and he got angry and he stormed out of the studio. I want to lecture him that the NBA building wasn't. It's not having the name of Akeredolu. No, they remove his name because of atrocities he committed as an NBA president. It's a known fact. You can Google it. It's not whether we are coming to come and fabricate issues. He served Oyarebule as Attorney General. He was indicted by the following government of Adefarati. The blueprint is there. So it has been in his character. What Akeredolu is doing today is not new. It has been in his character for a long time. Thank you very much, viewers across the world. You can see that truth is bitter. Truth is always bitter, but we continue to say the truth. Prince Dakpo Adepoju Sam, he stormed out of the studio, and he is an APC stalwart, and we had to bring him here to come and tell us, and we didn't say anything. We were only asking questions, and he got angry and whatever, That is their trait. He came here to start defending that Buhari can even appoint his son as a coordinating minister. He's saying that there's nothing wrong in appointing Babajide as the director general in the state. And I asked him, does he believe in federal character? He could not answer me. Thank you very much, and God bless you all. I still remain your host, Olujimi Adekale Lijoka.
Like and subscribe to our page on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Savannah News TV. Tune in and watch Savannah News TV. We are live. Savannah News TV. We create awareness about our place in Africa. Savannah News TV. We are distinct. We are focused. Top-notch news in Savannah News TV. Equitable reporting without fear or favor. Savannah News TV. To set positive truth to us and our environment is our aim. Savannah News TV. Tune in and watch Savannah News TV. We are live. Savannah News TV. Our CEO Prince Radekonde Olujimi Jamo Savannah News TV. I'm a leading witness. Watching Savannah News TV. Like and subscribe to our page on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Savannah.